All right, folks, let's jump right into the booming world of short-term rental management. The market is projected to hit $194 billion by 2025, and that's no small feat.
Yeah, it's pretty wild how fast it's growing. And it's cool to see how technology is reshaping even something as traditional as renting out a property.
Exactly, and here's where things get really interesting. There's this platform called Mayistay, pronounced
Yeah,
Mayistay. They're revolutionizing how we evaluate renter performance, moving away from those, subjective reviews.
right. Instead of relying on the old, sometimes biased reviews, they're bringing in anonymous feedback from hosts and even RV park owners. Isn't that so?
Yep, exactly. And what's really neat is that they base evaluations on specific criteria, things like cleanliness, noise levels, and adherence to house rules. It's like a digital resume for renters.
And with all that data being stored in a searchable database, hosts can actually see a renter's past performance. No more guesswork when you're deciding who to rent to.
That's right. Plus, the interface is super user-friendly, which is a boon for those of us who aren't tech wizards, making it
Yeah,
accessible for everyone involved.
I do have a question though. While anonymous feedback definitely sounds like a win, isn't there a risk that someone might misuse it? Like, could a host unfairly tarnish a renter's reputation?
That's a valid concern. However, May I Stay has multiple safeguards in place. Renters can contest negative reviews, and hosts need to back up their ratings with evidence. Think photos or videos. This dispute resolution process really helps keep things fair.
It's like they're ensuring accountability on both sides. And I also noticed they even have a loyalty program where hosts get points that can be redeemed for discounts. Pretty smart, huh?
Absolutely. It's a win-win. Hosts get the security of knowing they're making informed choices, and renters can build a trustworthy profile,
Right?
almost like a credit score. It really brings a level of professionalism to what used to be a pretty chaotic system.
And speaking of chaos, the legal side of things is just as important. Their terms of use clearly define roles like admin user, authorized user, and how customer data is securely handled. That level of transparency is crucial.
Exactly. They're upfront about everything, from data privacy policies to what happens during a free trial, where you might lose your data if you don't subscribe. It forces users to really commit once they see the value.
So, do you think May I Stay might push the big players like Airbnb to rethink their review systems? There's a real shake-up happening here.
I do think so. By focusing on standardized, transparent evaluations and offering a digital resume for renters, they set a new benchmark. It
Yeah,
could very well revolutionize trust in the sharing economy.
well said. It's exciting to imagine how this approach could build a more reliable community and raise the overall standard for both hosts and renters.
Absolutely. With balance between privacy and accountability, May I Stay is not just about data. It's about building trust and making renting a more secure, professional experience for everyone.
And with innovation like this, it's clear the future of short-term rentals is bright. Thanks for diving into this with me. Keep exploring and stay curious.